So the next assignment we're going to do is we're going to take our rough sketch drawing, which is 1-to-1. It's something, an object we traced. A lot of us are using phones. I used a little remote here. And we're going to draw this to scale, all right? And we're not going to go 1-to-1. And what that means right now is this drawing, if I lay the object on it, is actually the same size. I either want the drawing to be 1-to-2 or 2-to-1. I don't want to double the size of this. I don't want to draw a line 6.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my drawing half the size of the actual object, and it's called the scale, a 1-to-2 scale. Okay, so it's a scale factor, and we're learning about that. And it's going to help us with dilations. But I also want to draw it using a ruler, because in the world we often have objects like this. So the first thing you're going to have to do is some math. I mean, I'm going to have to take that 3.25 dimension, and if I'm going to draw it half as big, I got to know the actual length I'm going to draw is going to be half of this. So I'm going to draw it 1 5/8. So I'm just going to pick a spot. I'm going to say, okay, here's the corner of my object, and I'm going to draw it 1 5/8. Alright, now I have an exact 90 here because the end of my ruler is perfectly square, and I'm just going to start here so I know where my 90-degree angle is. Likewise on the other end. And I'm going to now take the 1 3/8 and divide it in half. So, and again, it just takes a little bit of time here. And I'm going to draw that 11/16. And again, I'm going to start on the 3 because I don't want... Alright, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw the same line, 11/16. And the key here is I want it to be... I want it to be square, and I use my ruler here to kind of find my spot so I know that I got 90 degrees here. Oh. I should be doing this in pencil so I could erase, but there it is. And I should erase this, but I did it in pen. The good news is I don't have to do it for credit. And now the big thing, guys, you use your pencil. And maybe I'll grab a pencil here, and we want to make sure that everything lines up view-wise. So I'm going to put some light extension lines, and my pencil lead's broke. I'm just do some light extension lines because all my views should line up to this view. So what I mean by that is what I'm doing right now is I'm giving myself some view lines to draw my top view and side view. Now, the key here to a scaled drawing is the idea that when you dimension it later at the end, and you put some dimensions on this so you could build this part, we don't write half scale, we actually write the dimension we want. So in this case it is 3 1/4. So now we have the front view. We still have to use our ruler to draw the top view and the side view, but again, and now down in the corner I can do some nice lettering with what it is and a date, my initials and a date. And I have a great start here to a scaled drawing. And the only thing we got to change from the first one is we got to write what the scale is. I recommend either 1-to-2 or 1-to-3, something easy. And again, we still have to use our ruler, and I'm just going to do it freehand so I can finish this video quickly for you. But you should use a ruler. Draw this in, right, to scale. Draw it in the side view to scale. And then erase these work lines. And again, dimension the dimensions that need to have dimensions put on them. Alright. Again, and this should all be done with ruler. This should be all clean. Alright. It's like we did in class. So keep working at it.